Hey guys, Rachel and I left pretty abruptly and didn't see that there was a question on the last live, and Rachel's on a call, so I just came outside to do it on my phone. So don't mind the car noise. I'm not getting run over. I'm just by the road. It's lovely outside today, by the way. Isn't that crazy? It was like -12, and then it was like 20, and now it's whatever it is, 40 or something. So the question was, how do I deal with someone who is constantly gossiping and splitting the team? And what I like to do with those people is kind of beat them at their own game. So the way gossip works is it's like a bad game of telephone, right? And the only way a bad game of telephone works is if everyone's not on the same page, which in a game of telephone is impossible because each individual person can only listen to one person and talk to another person. So if you take away that environment of telephone, and then even if they they continue to gossip to other people, your team forms a team kind of around being united as a team, and then it's really hard for that gossipy person to keep doing what they're doing. So what I like to do is make sure that whenever it's brought up and they say, oh, well, Billy keeps telling everybody that we're going to be closing down soon. We're closing our organization because we're not financially stable. Then I say, oh, well, that's interesting. Call a meeting and have everyone there. Everyone that could be possibly affected by this. Now, for those of you who have 10,000 employees in your business, just kidding. But it might just be your team. It might be your whole business is 20 people. As many people as you can get in a room and have a meeting. It does not need to be long. It doesn't have to be an hour. It doesn't have to be a lecture. Just get everybody together and say, hey, I heard a rumor. I heard a rumor that we are not financially solvent, and so we're closing our business down. You have it from me on good authority as a representative of the company that is in fact not true. So if you start shutting down, and if it's rampant and you've got a real issue with it, you have to just do it every time. Every time you hear a rumor, I mean, you might be having 4 of these meetings a week, and that is part of the that's part of the exercise for the team, is that if every morning basically they get used to, or every other morning they get used to, we have to have this 15-minute meeting to go over some rumor that Billy probably started. Eventually they'll just quit listening to wherever the rumors are coming from because they're sick of having to deal with it. And the other reason that gossip works so well is because people don't have to deal with it. They get to listen to it, they get to act on it or dismiss it. When you're the leader, you constantly have to be managing that. If you make the management of that gossip everybody's job, like it should be, then they get sick of it too, and they're like, okay, Billy, you know what? We don't know if that's true or not. Let's just go ask Meg. And then Billy's like, no, I don't want to do it. Then they know right then and there that he's started another rumor or is gossiping about something that he's not the expert on. So constantly getting people in a room together. Don't try and chase down the rumors one-on-one. I mean, sometimes you have to, just to set things straight if somebody's really, lighting dumpster fires all over your office. But if that's not the case and you can do everything in a group, then just keep getting everybody together, keep getting them together until finally they'll start acting on it themselves. Because you will end up saying things like, hey guys, and you always stay positive. Don't ever be negative. Don't ever say anything like, I don't know who's doing this, but I'm gonna find you. Just say, hey, heard another rumor today. Because if you're cheery and almost a little bit funny about it, they're gonna be like, okay, we feel like children. This is kind of silly now. They will start managing it themselves. So that is my recommendation. The other thing is, if you have it on fairly good authority that this is the person who is starting the rumors and doing the things, sit them down and say, listen, I've heard, we all don't like rumors, Billy. I've heard a great one, that you're the one starting all of this gossip. And I don't know if it's true or not. I can't confirm it. But what I want you to know is that if I do find out that it's you and I will be having another conversation about how you're going to make it stop, or you and I will be deciding whether or not you're a good fit for the organization. Because we can't work as a team if you're going around gossiping about our team or, you know, divulging confident information, which, oh, P.S., fire that person if that's what's happening. So have a conversation with the individual, even if you can't confirm it, because what you can say is, you know, I heard this rumor that you're kind of spreading all this gossip around, and I'm not really sure that I would necessarily believe that, so I wanted you to know, because this is what I'm hearing, so I just want you to know about it. Seems strange to me. And also, from a business perspective, I want you to know that if it is true and I find out, we're going to have bigger, harder conversations. So just want you to be aware. So talk to that individual, handle all of it in a group setting. It will eventually cure itself. If you make it so there is no environment for gossip, it will go away. I've done it. I've seen it done. It does work. If you have any other questions, let us know. Sorry we missed your question. And I hope that you person who asked the question, see this video. I'll tag you in it so you are sure to watch it. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day and a wonderful weekend. Lead powerfully, change the world.